In this slide, we are going to learn about the applet class. As you know, class names will start with capital letters. Here, you see java.applet.applet is the applet class, which is a subclass of java.applet.panel package. So, Java applets will be created by using applet class, which is nothing but a part of the java.applet package. So you have learned about packages in the 4th unit, right? So in which we are going to use java.applet packages for creating applets. So then the applet class provides a standard interface between applets and their environment. The applet class is the superclass of an applet that is embedded in a web page or viewed by the Java applet viewer. See the third point in the slide. Applet is a single class and it has 3 interfaces like applet context, applet stub and audio clip. I hope you don't forget the concepts of interfaces. Then the applet class contains one default parameter-less constructor, which means you don't have to create a constructor explicitly, whereas it will be created by the JRE when they are loaded. So, applet's default constructor will be automatically created by the runtime environment. So this is the structure or hierarchy of applet package. It starts from java.lang.object in which we have component class contained in AWT package. Then we have a container class and a panel inside a class. We have an applet class. This is how the applet class is gonna work. This is just for your understanding only, don't get confused. In the coding, you will be using only applet class in the import statements. Now we'll move on to the next slide. In the previous slide, we have seen that applet class is having 21 methods, right? From this slide, we are going to see what are all those methods and its usages and description. The first method is get image of URL. As you all know that applets are basically used to create some creative content inside a web page. So for that, we definitely need images, right? Using this get image method, we can retrieve images to web pages. The next method is get audio clip of URL, which is used to retrieve audio files that are given in the URL. After retrieving the audio files, obviously we need to play that audio. So at that time, we will be using the play of URL method. Next, we are having 4 lifecycle stages like void init, start, stop and destroy methods. These methods are main functionalities of the applet lifecycle. We will learn the in-depth concepts of applet lifecycle in the upcoming slides. Next, we are having isActiveOf method which will return true if the applet has been started, else returns false if it is stopped. Next, we have a getAppletContext method which is used to obtain an applet context object in the applet. The next method is getAppletInfo which returns string values that provide applet information. The next method is getCodebase and getDocumentBase methods. These methods will return the URLs of the applet location and the HTML document of the applet application. Then we have setStub method which is used to set the applet stub DB associated with the applet. Next method we have is string getParameter which with the parameter param name which is used to obtain parameter data in the HTML file and it will return null values if the parameter is not found. The next method is string array method with the name getParameterInfo which will array that describes all the parameters used by an object. Then we have a resize and showStatus methods which is used to resize the dimensions of the applet with the dim parameters values, and showStatus method will display the status message in the browser.